Good morning, welcome back to Daily Transfer Update. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. A little bit cooler back home today, I believe. It's not the ridiculous 39 degrees it was yesterday. But before I get into this Daily Transfer Update, I just want to speak about the attempted carjacking of Mesut Ozil last night. It circulated on the internet. There was a video going around for anybody who hasn't seen it. Basically, a couple of little yobbos on mopeds decided to try and steal Mesut Ozil's motor. Kolasinac jumped to the rescue, tried to slap up a knife. Well, it weren't a knife; it was more of a sword. It was huge, machete type thing that he had. And Kolasinac basically took them both on. He told Ozil to drive. Obviously, both their wives are in the car, and yeah, it was. Lucky that nobody got injured, because that could have ended in a horrible way. And listen, it's never nice when that sort of thing happens, and it's becoming a regular occurrence in London, unfortunately. But yeah, thankfully Mesut Ozil and Kolasinac and both of their wives are fine. But I can only imagine how they were feeling. Kolasinac just went into beast mode. I'm never going to call him Thomas the Tank ever again, that's for sure. But yeah, really bad what happened to them yesterday, and it sort of tarred what was a good day, because obviously we announced two players yesterday. We announced Dani Ceballos and we announced William Saliba, and you know, the fan base was starting to get a little bit buzzing and happy and all that, and then we see a video circulating of a couple of little idiots on mopeds with crash helmets on trying to nick his motor, and it's like, come on mate, seriously? Really? Like, how about go and get a job and go and buy your own motor instead of trying to jack somebody else's? Disgraceful. And sadly, they won't be found. It's like a needle in a haystack in London, and when they've got crash helmets on, it's going to be virtually impossible for anyone to be found for that. The only way that'll happen is if somebody grasses them up if they blab. But there we go. Anyway, after that, let's get into the Kieran Tierney story that I've been reading this morning. Arsenal are back in for him. I will take some questions and comments at the end of this, so just bear with me for a few minutes. But yeah, we're back in for Kieran Tierney. We've obviously signed two players yesterday, as I've just said, and that got everyone a little bit buzzing. You know, everyone was a little bit more excited, a little bit more positive going into the season. Yes, it's not where we want to be, but it's a start, and we've now signed three players this summer. Kieran Tierney's likely to be the fourth. There was reports going around yesterday that we were only a couple of £1 million away from the valuation of him with Celtic. Now, obviously, as we know, he's a Celtic boy. He probably don't want to leave Celtic, but if they accept our next offer, which is believed to be £25 million no add-ons, they don't want any add-ons. They want no add-ons in the deal whatsoever. So it's believed to be about 25 million with no add-ons. Now, if that is the case and they accept it, Tierney's open to come and speak to us. He's happy for the deal to go through and to go and test himself in the best league in the world. So listen, I want that deal done. I'm sure a lot of other Arsenal fans want that deal done. Yes, it's not the centre-back we require, but it is a defensive reinforcement that we could do with, because we need defensive reinforcements. Listen, Kolasinac, for all of his faults yesterday, he showed he's got some heart and some guts. You know, we can all sit here and have an opinion on his footballing ability and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, how many of us would have stood there and took on two knife-wielding idiots that are trying to nick his stuff? So it would have been very easy for them to just run. So, you know, listen, Kolasinac, if he can show all of that on the pitch again next season, then, you know, hopefully he improves, because he has been genuinely poor since he's arrived here. Now, Kieran Tierney is an upgrade on him, in my opinion. For £25 million, I think that's an absolute steal. Absolute bargain. And I think that, like I've said many times, without trying to sound like I'm repeating myself, it makes Arsenal's defence better. Yes, we've still got Mustafi. Yes, Kolasinac's not great defensively. Monreal's finished, in my opinion. Koscielny, what's going on with him? We still don't know whether he's going to be here or not. Then you've got Rob Holding coming in. Bellerin, we haven't really got a cover for him unless you put Maitland-Niles or Callum Chambers out there, and it's no guarantee Callum Chambers is still going to be here. But just to finish up on Kieran Tierney, £25 million in 2 years' time, that'll look like one of the best deals we've ever done, because he'll be worth 50, 60, 70 million, because he is genuinely that good. But yeah, there we go. Not much else really going on. You know, it's more more about the Tierney story. A little story came out about Zaha that apparently Everton are going to go and gazump us and go and put the 80 million on the table for him. Not quite sure about that, if I'm being honest. I don't think Everton are flush with money. Yes, I know they've got a rich owner, but that don't necessarily work out to be money on the pitch. So, you know, it's very difficult when you've got to adhere to financial fair play, as Real Madrid is finding out by trying to force Gareth Bale out of the club. You know, they probably don't want to get rid of Gareth Bale, but the fact that he's worth quite a lot of money to them to balance the books from the mad spending they've done this summer shows that everyone's in the same boat. So yeah, hopefully this it's less than 2 weeks till the transfer window shuts. This is going to be the point now where it just goes mad. From here on in, it is just going to be ridiculous. There's going to be some off-key stories coming out there of players we're linked to, or clubs that our players are linked to. Tierney will hopefully get done. That should be done. I can't see any reason why we won't match their valuation, especially when it's only 2 million apart. So I do think that'll get done. Wilfried Zaha, I'm not so sure. I think that we ain't going to go to 80 million pounds. We ain't even going to go to 70 million, in my opinion. So they either take the 65 million and Reece Nelson, or they can keep their player, because we don't want him for that sort of figure. We can go and buy a centre back for that and still have change. So yeah, there we go. Not a great deal happening in the Arsenal transfer world today, but 423 of you watching live right now. I do genuinely appreciate that. Thank you very much as well. I want to say I got past 22,000 subscribers yesterday. That was mad to get to that many, but not only that, the amount of views I have on my videos is pretty much in line with my subscribers, and there's a lot of people out there that don't have that. So listen, I'm blessed that all of you guys do genuinely come and watch my videos every day. Whether you like them or not, you still come and watch them. So I do appreciate that, and I am genuinely grateful. But please do stick a like on the video. Only 42 likes. It's about 10% of you have liked it right now. Come on, let's whack that up to over 100 likes. We'll do 5 minutes worth of comments. So yeah, let's go with the comments. Hopefully Danny won't be a flop like Denis Suarez. Do you know what? The amount of people I've seen saying that. Yeah, it's, firstly, they're two different types of players. One was a winger, one's a central midfielder. Secondly, Suarez weren't really fit when he came. He's already admitted that. So I don't think he will. He's apparently going to be at the Emirates Cup this weekend as well. So anyone who's going might see the first glimpse of him. So happy days. Spurs odds on Dybala have dropped to 3-1. Well, that's probably because Sky Sports reported it, and Sky Sports have Sky Bet, and they manipulate the market, mate. So Dybala is not going to a Spurs, I can assure you that. If he does, somebody will clip this and send me all around the internet, but ain't happening. Right, for anyone who has joined late, let me just quickly go over it. We're back in for Kieran Tierney. All the reports suggest that we're going to meet their valuation. They don't want any add-ons. They want it all up front. Arsenal are only 2 million away from that anyway, from the last bid apparently. So all reports lead to the fact that Tierney will get done by the end of this transfer window. So yeah, if we don't get Zaha, do you think we'll go for Everton? I'm not so sure, to be honest with you, Daz. Good morning to you as well, mate. I'm not too sure. I'd like to think we would, but I'll be honest, I don't care if we don't get either of them. I'd rather a centre-back, mate. We need a proper centre-back. What do you think about the fight with Sead Kolasinac? I said that right at the very beginning before I got into this, mate. Listen, very, very brave. Very brave. Not many of us would have stood there and started taking him on, especially with the size of the flipping machete he had in his hand. Jesus Christ. Could have lost limbs or could have ended up worse. So, listen, both of them very brave. Yeah, listen, you all know my thoughts on them two players. But when it comes to a situation like that, somebody trying to jack your stuff, trying to jack your motor, and you got your birds in the car, sorry, mate, that's not on. And fair play to both of them. That could have ended very, very naughtily. So they won't be found, unfortunately. That's just the way it works. Chelsea are going to splash the money next summer and buy Zaha. Possibly. Morning, Aden. I hope you're well, mate. Do you think we'll sign... Who do you think we will sign in terms of centre-backs? Well, I don't know. We're not really linked with any, to be honest with you, Chun. And good morning to you, mate. We're not actually linked to any centre-backs, apart from Rugani. Could I see that happening? Possibly. I'd say maybe 50-50. I don't know. We need to get rid of centre-backs before we can buy one, in my opinion. We've got way too many centre-backs at this club right now. And none of them are really elite centre-backs, are they? Listen, I love Rob Holding. I think he could be elite. I love Socrates. I think he's decent as well. But other than that, the rest of them, nah, man. Anything on last night's Q&A from the board? Do you know what? I didn't see it. I sound like Arsene Wenger there. I didn't see it, but I haven't seen it. I've seen some of the quotes that a couple of people have put up that were there, but Josh Kroenke wasn't there. I thought he was going to be there, so yeah, Josh Kroenke wasn't there at all. So I don't know what that was all about. Whether he was planning to be there or not, I thought he was, but yeah, he wasn't there. It was Raul, St. Haley, Vinay. Listen, Vinay, I've said it before. He's just a puppet, mate. He's the same as Gazidis. The one that we've got to take note of is Raul. I think he's the guy with the vision and with the outlook on where we as fans want to be. Vinay is just a corporate guy that comes out with corporate spill and chats absolute breeze and goes. He'd be a good politician, going around in circles. Tierney holding Saliba Bellerin. Our future will be brilliant. Well, listen, Tokyo Guna. Good morning to you, mate. That would be a good back four if I'm being completely honest. It'd be better than what we've got now, that's for sure. De Rossi to Boca Juniors. What's that all about, Daniel? Is that genuine? What a waste. Where would you predict us finishing in the Prem with Tierney and Zaha? To be honest with you, I don't think. Listen, but somebody said to me the other day, "Oh, you're a hypocrite. You said Zaha's not all that, and then you're saying he's a fantastic player." And to be a Premier League footballer, you have to be a fantastic player. Yeah. To be rated by everyone, yeah, then you have to be special, didn't you? Listen, Mustafi is a fantastic player. He's made it to the pinnacle of world football by winning a World Cup. Whether he played a massive part or not is irrelevant. He plays week in, week out for Arsenal Football Club. So therefore, he is a fantastic player to have got to that stage. Does that mean anyone rates him? Hell no. Yeah, hell no. I don't rate him. And I personally think he's garbage. But let's be real. If you're going to make it in the Premier League, which he has done, then you've got to have something about you. So when I say Zaha is a fantastic player, it doesn't mean I rate him. So, you know, I think he is a fantastic player, but he's better than Mustafi. Probably a stupid comparison, to be honest with you. But at the same time, I don't think that Zaha would make us any better going forward than we already are, especially when we've already got players like Nelson, like Saka, like John Jules, like Smith Rowe, like Joe Willock that can come in and do that. You know, I don't think Zaha would make a massive impact. I may be wrong. If it happens, we shall see. But Kieran Tierney, I think, can make a massive impact. I think he'd make a huge impact defensively because he can actually defend. We can already score goals. We just need to stop conceding them. So, Buenos Aires Guna, how can a player be fantastic based off of accolades? Well, it's not, but it's not to do with that. Listen, if you make it as a professional footballer in the hardest and toughest and best league in the world, you have to be a fantastic footballer. It's as simple as that. That's my thoughts on it. Thank you very much to 713 of you watching live right now. Do stick a like on the video. If you're new, subscribe as well. Anyone who missed my streams yesterday, go back and check them as well. I also announced I'm going to be doing watch-alongs for anybody who's missed that, for away games. Every away game, unless I'm on holiday, I will be doing watch-alongs with Guna Eagle Eye. He'll be coming onto my channel, onto here, and we will be doing a watch-along for every single away game next season, providing I am in the country. So yeah, happy days. You are massively underrated, to be fair. Thank you, mate. I'll be on 100k, hopefully. Hopefully. I'm not getting ahead of myself. It's going very well, I must admit. So I'm not going to get cocky or arrogant or anything like that. I'm just going to be me, man. Do what I do. Isn't Harry Maguire going to Man United, says Football Star? Yeah, for about £80 million, apparently. What a rip-off. Rudiger is better than Socrates. I don't know. Possibly. All-time starting 11. Good question. Ask me another time, mate, because I want to wrap this up pretty soon. Don't like the transfer videos going on forever. Maybe ask me that on my stream later on at 5 o'clock, so I will be back at 5 o'clock. We brought Rob Holding for 2 million, says Vizard. Yeah, absolute bargain as well. I must admit that is a bargain. Any news on Fraser? None, mate. It seems to have gone quiet. Just Jen says, are you going to be doing match day vlogs? No, I will never do a match day vlog for Arsenal, mate. On Arsenal games, never. I'm not interested in that. That's not my thing. Others may do. That's up to them, but I won't be doing match day vlogs. I have always had this idea of doing vlogs for other games, like to go to a Dortmund against Bayern Munich and do a vlog for that. an Old Firm derby, do a vlog for that. That'd be mad. Celtic Rangers. Well, if we sign Tierney, I definitely ain't going though. But yeah, I've always thought about that, going around the globe, yeah, and just doing vlogs, like, so I don't know, one every 3 months or something. Go and do a vlog of a local derby, like do a Polish one, do a Brazilian one. It'd be mad, absolutely mad. Let's read some more of these. I'm going to do maybe 2 or 3 more minutes of this and I'm going to get out of here. I'm in Spain, Simon. I'm in Spain. I'm back tomorrow. So the daily transfer update tomorrow won't be out until about 1:30. If I even put one out at all, to be honest. It depends what time I actually get back. My flight's at 10 o'clock from here, so 9 o'clock back home in the morning. So, but I will be doing 2 streams tomorrow. I'll be back for the 9 o'clock streams. They'll be starting up again. Obviously, I've swerved them while I've been out here. I've only been doing the 5 o'clock streams. So, yeah, stick notification bells on, you won't miss them. What happened? This is a good question, Bobby. What happened about Dennis Pratt and Gjorgjievski Anderson? Well, I think Anderson signed for Lyon. I may be wrong. Might be the other way around. But yeah, we ain't getting either. Why is Zaha overrated, says Dexter. Good morning, mate. For me, I think he's overrated because last season, for example, was his best season. 10 goals, 10 assists, yeah, in all competitions, right? Decent return, can't knock that. That was a fantastic return. But he went missing from September till March. Where'd he go? I think he scored 1 goal in that time. And he didn't have any assists until, I think, January. So, not for me, overrated, not worth £80 million. If he's worth £80 million, how much is Aubameyang worth, scoring 3 times more? Do you know what I'm saying? Is he then worth £240 million? When does it end? Which youngsters would you loan and keep for next season, says GYB Guna. I'd loan Saka, I'd loan Mavropanos. I'm still like that with Eddie Nketiah. I don't know whether to loan or keep. Smith Rowe I'd keep, I think he's ready. John Jules I think could be ready. Reece Nelson I'd keep. Have I missed anyone? Who else have I missed? I may have missed a few more. Mavropanos is injured. Yeah, he's always injured, sadly, mate. We've never really seen a good run from him, have we? But yeah, we do need some centre-backs. Anyway, listen, I'm going to do 2 more of these and I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go and enjoy my last day in Spain and go and grab some lunch in a minute. It's midday nearly over here, so I'm going to head down to a nice little restaurant and go and get some tapas. You've got to embrace the culture when you come to Spain. Whispers in Glasgow that Kieran Tierney is a gooner. His dad a key part in pushing him to Arsenal. Well, I hope so, Michael. Listen, I've said this before and I triggered Celtic fans, and I didn't mean it disrespectfully. Arsenal are a bigger football club than Celtic. It's as simple as that. Yes, they might have a mad following across the globe. Yeah, that's cool, right? But we are a bigger football club. It's as simple as that. We can offer better money, better opportunities, better exposure, a better league. Yeah. So, you know, it's not being disrespectful or anything. It's just stating facts, isn't it? Right, 1 more of these. You were munching on a burger. Do you know what? I was munching on a burger the other day. Yeah, but you know what? That was the nicest burger I had ever had, man. Goat's cheese, caramelized onions. Yeah, absolutely stunning. And it was Spanish caramelized onions, none of this English stuff. But yeah, I walked in the restaurant, I see some guy eating it. I said to the waitress, what's that? She told me, I was like, I'm having that. So yeah. 1 more question or comment. Let's get out of here. Let's go and enjoy my day. And I hope everyone else has a wonderful Friday. Obviously, it's nearly the weekend now. Rob Holding, future captain, says code docs. Possibly. He needs to get a sustained run of games for a season. But yeah, there we go. Thank you to over 700 of you watching live. I do appreciate it. Please stick a like on the video before you leave. Subscribe if you're new as well. Like I said, I will be back at 5 o'clock with a live stream. It will be longer than 19 minutes long. I'll try and push it out for 40 minutes if my phone holds up. So yeah, thanks very much. Have a wonderful Friday. Laters, peeps.